Okay, hey, this is me. I found a cat tissue holder, I think. And anyway, hey, we're in Minoh. We went on a little trip. It was kind of our first trip out since things started opening up here in Japan. I wanted to talk about some questions that people ask me about living in Japan. There might be some of you who maybe have thought about moving here or becoming a teacher in Japan, and I really feel for you right now because it's obviously nearly impossible to come here with travel being banned, but also the decrease in accepting people for new work visas. I feel very fortunate that I came here when I did 3 years ago, and I feel so sorry for anyone who was planning to come and has missed out now. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this little peek of our adventure. Okay, so this is all super lush and amazing. But let me tell you, this is not what Osaka really looks like. It's definitely like city vibes. Loads of people, loads of concrete, kind of dirty, but that's kind of why I like it. A lot of questions that get thrown at me are, do you like living in Japan? Or like, how is living in Japan? And what I've noticed is not only when people ask me that, but when I hear other people answer this question, we often have kind of similar answers. The first one being, it's really easy to live here. And that could look like perhaps getting a job depending on what you're doing. Obviously teaching English, like there's jobs always all over the country, so if you're not really like picky about where you live, or even if you are, like I've always lived in Osaka and I've refused to kind of work anywhere else, it's been fine. And also in terms of, I guess, the cost of living, I can't speak for Tokyo because I get the impression it's pretty expensive, but at least in my big city, Osaka, and obviously the countryside will be a lot cheaper, it's really affordable. I mean, here's Japan, it's really cool, it's exciting, there's loads of fun stuff to do, the sort of cultural places like shrines and temples. And just even walking down the street, I find still is really exciting, like just looking at old buildings and the different kind of shops that are here. I've got a feeling that old Japanese buildings with beautiful tiled roofs and wooden structures will probably never get old for me. Another thing I get asked is like, how did you find your job? Or like, where should I work? Really gonna depend on you, to be honest. I was pretty easygoing. I just wanted to come to Japan and I kind of took like an easy route. Is it hard to be vegan? Well, no, not really, because I live in a big city, which is everywhere, and tofu is all over the place. When it gets hard is when you're traveling usually. Anyway, I've just answered some like really common questions that I get from like strangers, friends, family. If you have some questions you'd like to ask, I'd really like to invite you to ask us. I will probably be answering them, but my husband does exist behind my scene here, so let us know. We're here, we're gonna help you, or just answer questions of curiosity. Bye! Thank you! Smash the buttons. Thanks!